I'm back with another triggering topic. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, truth be told, this time the men actually need to hear this above everybody. But let's get into it. So, y'all see on the screen right there that Mia Thornton, 38 years old, who was from Real Housewives of Potomac, is divorcing her 71-year-old husband. Now, I want y'all to watch this quick clip, and I'll be right back.
Oh, there's going to come a time when I probably won't be able to satisfy all your needs. I want you to know that I am okay with you finding what you need elsewhere. I only have two rules. One is don't give me a reason to look for it. Secondly, keep the kids out of it. As long as you'll do that, I'm fine. Now, what really aggravates me through all of this.
And this is the ugly truth that manosphere men, red pill men, passport bro type men don't tell each other or the world when they talk about how they are so desired and when they say that men don't have an expiration date or they don't reach a peak like women do. Or all they have to do is reach this quote unquote magical financial peak where they can be 40, 50, and 60, and they can get these beautiful 20-year-old women that are in love with them. Or they talk about how young women want old men so badly. Or how they talk about Al Pacino having a baby at 83 by a 29-year-old. These men have got to understand that in these situations, they are a dollar sign. Period. Now, you can lie and tell yourself that men retain their value and they can be old as dirt and these young girls still want and desire them. But on the other hand, no one wants old women though. Now, you can lie to yourself and tell yourself these things if you want to, but you've been smoking on some super good. If you think that a 20-year-old girl at her supposed peak really wants to be with a 40, 50, 60-year-old man, newsflash, they don't. Now, they may entertain you so they can run them pockets. They may even spit you some good game about age ain't nothing but a number. But please believe they would rather be with a young, handsome baller their own age. And if they get the opportunity to get a younger man that's their age and still keep some of your bread, they will do just that. And this is a perfect example of that. Now, Miss Mia Thornton married her husband when she was 27 and he was 61 years old. What was that man thinking? Talking about there may come a time when I can't satisfy you and you have a hall pass, but just don't tell me about it. Don't you fellas call that simping? He should have known that if you have to give your wife a disclaimer like that, then you are too damn old. Now, if he had married a woman his own age instead of trying to live out a fantasy, she probably would have been on the same type of time that he was on. And he probably wouldn't have even had to play himself like this. Out here talking about she married him for his money and now his funds are inaccessible and she's out. Well, what you thought, sir? You really thought that she wanted to be with a man 32 years older than her? You should have known that if your money ever became funny, she was going to be gone just like the hair on your head. That's the price that you pay when the only thing you have to offer a woman is money. And I swear that men have really got to stop lying to themselves and each other. And it's crazy because the gender, aka men, that are out here calling themselves the most logical are making the most emotional and illogical decisions ever. Y'all say that y'all don't want gold diggers, but then are prepared to be used for your money and cheated on to live a fantasy that's not based in reality. Knowing that while you are on top of this young woman, pumping away, she is probably trying to endure you rather than enjoy you. Make it make sense. I say all of that to say this. There is a reason why the majority of people marry within their own age group. Because y'all have the most in common, generationally, emotionally, and physically. It's not realistic to think that these young girls want you for anything other than your lifestyle. And if you're cool with being used, then go for it. But just know that there is probably even an expiration date on that, like you see in this situation. Now, this man just recently had prostate cancer surgery, and his wife is trying to get her free on, or probably freak on. But you know what? It's just food for thought for you red pillars or you ageist type men. Everyone gets old, and you're no exception because you're a man. So when you're trying to holler at these young girls, remember that this could be you. And don't let this be you. But I digress. If you watched this whole video, I really do appreciate you. Please drop a 66 in the comments. And if you can donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, then that's no problem at all. No problem at all. Just do me a free favor and subscribe to my YouTube. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And also, if you could slide on over to TikTok and subscribe there to me. My TikTok is Unpopular Opinions Black Woman. I really need the support. I'm trying to make it to 10K. That would be really helpful for me. And also, I go live on there quite often. So if you want to hear me talking in real time or interact with me, that's the place to go. And as always, drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.